my blow dryer out. I got some extensions out. I got a towel that I use in my shop. Some skin wefting tape, 2 pairs of scissors, 2 different types of combs, some glue, the Tesla Beta Bond glue, and I have some Windex. So I'm not going to really show myself in this video, but I am going to show you guys how to make some skin wefts. I would refer for people who maybe want to do an integrated hairstyle, want to have their hair pulled up in a ponytail, or wear their hair and make it look very realistic. Somebody who is thinning, somebody who may have medical history. These are really good, and it can be done on people with natural hair. You just have to show them how to maintain it at home and bring them in for appointments. Super sticky, so you want to try to make sure not to touch your tape as unnecessarily. So you want to get this, measure it to the bandwidth. You can see I'm measuring this in reverse. Its sticky side is still up. Take my glue. This is why you need the Windex and the towel. And this is so repetitive, but I'm trying to explain it all to you guys in the beginning and then just go through. And I'm just gonna make, you could do drops. I'll just put a few drops and I'm gonna let them go on down. And then I'm gonna smooth it out with my comb, right? And I'm gonna let that get a little tacky before I do anything. I'm gonna take my Windex, spray on my towel, just kind of get what got on my finger off, a little bit on the table off, put it right underneath the weft, and that's what I'm gonna do, because normally I don't cut the wefts off, but I am gonna cut the wefts off of these. Take my blow dryer on medium heat, so I'm gonna put it on warm. I'm gonna put it to medium, and I'm just gonna make this a little tacky and warm it up so that it adheres. I don't wanna dry it too much, just kind of tack it in. Lay this right under that line, right? I'm gonna lay this here, I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm going to use the other end of my comb to just comb these in place so that it's flat, okay? Once I do that, I want to take something, it doesn't matter what, I'll use this for right now, it's just my camera. You want a flat surface, you can use a ruler, whatever you want to press these, press that hair that you just raked and combed down, press it in there. I would typically let this dry like overnight, but I am going to apply this in our hair today. So if you find yourself in a situation where you have to do it like the same day, see, I like to even pull it taut so that I'm making sure I'm getting everything. Now, if you were going to do it double-sided, this would be your opportunity to put another piece of hair here if you wanted it thicker, or another, you'd put the tape, put another piece of hair, and then it would be thicker, and then you would use one side to adhere down, and the other side would already be there. So now I'm going to flip to this side. I'm going to blow dry it so that it goes ahead and it adheres. Used to take my flat iron and stick them down. I don't anymore, but while that tape is hot, I go in and I press it again. You just need something that evenly presses it and distributes that glue on that side. And at this time, once I finish doing all of my tracks like this, then I'll come back in and I will just trim off the excess. I would not go and add a little piece of this, because when you actually pull this loose to put it in, now you got 2 pieces of tape here that kind of like break loose. So I literally, I'm just going to trim off the part right there, and that's going to become scrap. Now, if I wanted to make this a double track, I would add another tape here, and then I would sandwich it in with another weft. And it's just gonna give me a thicker weft. And when it would be done, one side would look like this, and this would be the side that I would tape down. So I'll give you guys an example. So first I'm gonna match up the length of the track. I'm gonna measure out, tape again. So same thing I just did, I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna use the track, I'm gonna measure it out. To get the glue, I'm gonna put me a couple of drops. I'm going to make sure there's nothing on here. And I'm going to lightly spread this in with my blow dryer. Right here, underneath. And I'm going to just press on there to adhere that on. Now remember, it's still one track right now. Press it. We're gonna take the tape off of there carefully. Okay, so once that's like this, this is the part that we're gonna sandwich. Now, very important, can y'all see? I'm gonna go in. I don't wanna put too much. Difference when you're sandwiching this time, you want to move the glue up, not down, because you don't want it into the track. So we're gonna take everything, push it up, spread it up. Get it as thin as possible. It should look like this. So now we take the track that we measured, line them up by the seams, our comb, and break that through. Should look like this on this side, this on that side. Take your blow dryer. Part of that heat, it helps the tape expand so that you can really press this into there. And this is how you do a double weft. If you were doing a single, I had already showed you guys how to complete that. Once you're done with this, you let this dry down, and then you're just going to trim off the bands at the top, peel your backing, and you're going to apply this to about 1/4 inch down from the part line, because you don't want to put it right at the part, because if they wanted to pull their hair into a flat pony, they can't. It's no room for the hair to expand or do anything. Upkeep, you make sure that they can shampoo and condition, but that they are not applying conditioner directly to where the tapes are. And I would strongly suggest that they don't shampoo for maybe the first 10 to 14 days. Dry shampoo during that time, and then after that they can shampoo, just because you want to give the most strong bonding to the hair. This is something that you can wear for at least a month and then take down, and that's still with coming in maybe once or twice throughout the month for upkeep. Now, what I will say is, if you're pressed for time and you have to clip off this track and it's all not dry, like within the 24 hours, you will get some shedding, but it shouldn't be too bad. But I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how this finished track looks once it's you cut off the weft. It's just gonna look like hair. So if you had to do a part, you would not see a track. It would look like this is just kind of growing out of your scalp. Hey gems, it's your girl Stylist Raven here. Thanks for watching my video today. Make sure you check out my previous video, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe, okay? If you're new to my channel, become fam, click subscribe, and follow me on my social networks. Bye!